ring game taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut season on top, you stop breathing.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, I mean, yeah, the big preview and this is also like a byproduct too. Like, you know, we got a very good, significant fight at 175, but no one is talking about it. Not in the boxing world like that. Like, it's like getting no attention. Like, Matchroom hasn't even really pushed it as much. Like, I mean, I think only maybe in a couple of days they might have had some type of
because it's sour grapes. It's like, look, we're gonna have the guy fight the guy who beat our cash cow and damn near blanked him is fighting another guy who, you know, he's a golden boy guy, undefeated Mexican. Either way, we lose if either guy wins, because we don't want the Mexican guy to win and beat a new Mexican cash cow.
Right.
And we don't guy who beat our cash cow to get even bigger and beat another Mexican.
Right.
So if they could get a double knockout, they would. If they could get that, this is the fight where they don't want nobody to, like, a draw would be the perfect outcome for these people.
Or a no contest. Yeah, so
which is a damn shame the boxing industry works that way, because this is a fight of the year on the paper.
Right, and of course we're talking about Dmitry Bivol and Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez, and this is for Bivol's and this is for Bivol's WBA light heavyweight title. You know, and obviously, you know, light heavyweight is an interesting division. Like, I mean, actually we have better be
and top 10 pound for pound spot.
Yeah.
Because somebody just, it's on the line, because Lomachenko definitely don't belong in that motherfucker.
He wasn't in the top 15 for me, but whatever. That's another story.
Yeah. but if Bivol wins this one, this, like, he really solidifies him. He might be fighter of the year.
Because I've seen Bivol on some lists and some outside looking in, but this would solidify him being, you know, definitely a top 10.
Because, like, who had a bigger year? What, Shakur Stevenson? Like,
people want to say Bam. I think Haney should get a little bit more love, but people say Bam.
Nah, stop.
Bam had a bad outing. No, I'm serious. I mean, a lot of people think Bam, for real.
But I mean, Haney over Bam?
No, I'm just saying Haney should be in the mix. I mean, he
is, but, like, when I look at the opponent wise, like, I mean, it's really just Shakur Stevenson, Bivol, and Bam. Like, it's like, I mean, niggas got to be fighting more than one fight,
and Chocolatito, especially if he beats Estrada.
Yeah, you know what? If he beats Estrada, that might be Chocolatito. But yeah, fuck that. I'm sorry, man. This fight's so good. Like,
yeah, this is our last fight of the year. Well, I mean, speaking of, we got El Gallo and Chocolatito and Estrada, but this is like the last fight of the year. You know, we have maybe.
Okay. Yeah, well. Let me get right to it. Like, who y'all fucking picking? Like, I just want to know. Like, what y'all see? Like,
Bivol.
And I remember we had this discussion before, because Zurdo, for as much, I mean, Zurdo's looking like a beast lately, and truthfully, it's amazing that dude was once fighting at 168, because all the pictures you see of him, the motherfucker looks like a straight up heavyweight, like, you know, and he looks like he still has to go for a little bit just to boil the 175. But I just can't get over some of the mid fights that Zurdo had at 168. Like, it wasn't like dude was like a beast at 168. Like, bro,
that was a mid time long ago.
Man, this man had Jesse Hart problems, and you expect me to pick him against
Jesse Hart
problems. That's the big thing. Like, yeah, the Jesse Hart.
I feel you, but that was a different guy back then, man. I'm telling you.
He's a big.
I mean, this is the thing. I'm due for a prediction, because it's like I feel like I've been getting shit wrong for a good minute.
You're trying to get your pad on, trying to get that unexpected.
Nah, but this is the thing. Nah. Like, y'all niggas know I've been calling for this fight since last year, and I've been saying
for sure.
To win this. Yeah,
and I've been calling for Zurdo to win.
How's Zurdo winning to you?
By good old fashioned Mexican ass whooping.
A knockout or a decision?
He's gonna beat up fucking Bivol. I think it might be a late TKO or a one-sided, like a 117, 111. Like, I feel like he's gonna just step to Bivol early and soon, and just start and just get Bivol in his wheelhouse. Like, I don't think he's gonna allow Bivol to get comfortable boxing. And if he accomplishes that, he's won half the fight, because I feel like if Bivol is, what's his name, is active enough, that they might favor him on the scorecards. Like, I'm not confident. Like, I think Bivol has to really put an ass whooping out to really get scorecard love, because that whole 115, 113 with Canelo, and you pitched a damn Trout Cotto type of decision, and you getting Jermaine Taylor Hopkins scorecards.
Yeah, but I don't think Zurdo has that type of plot.
That kind of pull, and you know, I think it's also
it ain't about the pull. It ain't about the pull. It's about, like, y'all don't understand how hate works. Like, Bivol ain't looked at as like y'all looking at this nigga.
It's marketable, but I'm saying it's a you know, invented, you know, with Eddie and Oscar. So I think the scorecards will be alright to me. I think, like, it'll be fair scoring.
Hopefully. Look, it was a PBC event with Jamel Charlo and Tony Harrison, with Charlo as the damn champion.
Yeah.
He was running stale, and look what happened.
Yeah, that's true.
Jacobs and Riders, it's like, yo, like, they trying to make Bivol like he's running stale, and he already proved them wrong. So now it's like, okay, let's see if he's really good. You know, they told themselves a whole bunch of excuses for Canelo. Yo, Canelo was small. Like, what are you talking about? So now it's like, okay, we got this big hungry Mexican. He just fresh off the truck eating some chalupas and shit.
Oh my gosh,
motherfuckers ready. Motherfucker ready to get it in.
I think the best. Go ahead.
Honestly, I think it'll be 8-4 Bivol. But the size difference is kind of like wilder than fucking
Deontay.
I'm saying the size difference when you see him sized up. Pause. How Bivol was taller than Canelo. It might be more of a discrepancy.
Yeah. It's definitely pronounced too, and like I said, and like I said, I mean, 168. It looked like pretty much that Zurdo was pretty much left everything on the scales, because I mean, dude wasn't scoring no knockouts at 168, but he goes to 175 and he's bodying cats left and right. You know, it's just like, you know, I'm not. I mean, I know. I mean, we've seen examples of fighters going up a division like this, and you know, they do become massive. But it's just like, I can't see.
All I know is somebody said somebody was on something when somebody did that, and it prolonged the super fight for 5 years.
Oh boy.
Am I lying?
No, you're not lying.
No comment.
You know, but it's also too depends on how also with you rate Zurdo's 175 wins. Like, I mean, Yaneski, Gonzalez, Sullivan, Barrera. He
ain't really beat anybody special. I mean, you know, not
saying Zurdo's a younger Barrera. Fuck out of here. Bivol's gonna squash him just like he squashed Barrera.
Well, see, Ramirez is like, you know, for the longest time, it's like Munguia. He has basically the most worthless 40-0 record. But I mean, at least this is a fight that's like a true test.
Oh, you went too far comparing fucking.
No, I know.
Wow,
even I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, for real. Like, I wouldn't even go that far with Leo Santa Cruz. Like, Munguia is his own entity.
Yeah. I forgot we can't say his name anymore on this podcast, right?
Yeah. I mean, I just feel like, for me, Zurdo's best chance is to press Bivol and disrupt his jab and just make it a dog fight. But I just don't think that Zurdo has the hand speed and the foot speed to trouble Bivol, especially if Bivol can establish his distance and rhythm.
Right.
So if once he establishes his rhythm, I just can't see Zurdo taking him off that rhythm.
You know, and yeah. I mean, I basically see it the same way, because, like I said, I do think Zurdo's stamina's improved at 175. Like, dude's not like gassing and struggling like he wasn't. Like, them heart fights really just. I keep going back to them heart fights because dude was just like, God damn, but he's not laboring, you know, anything like that too. But yeah, Zurdo hasn't really shown me that he can actually hasn't really shown a lot of layers of something other than like, hey, I'm gonna move forward on you. I'm gonna throw these combinations. I'm gonna work you over like a heavy bag.
That's all he needs for this fight.
Yeah, that's what it is. And I honestly think Bivol can. I mean, it's not like Bivol hasn't seen fighters like that. I mean, he schooled Joe Smith for like 11 out of 12 rounds.
Joe Smith and Zurdo, two different fighters.
They still represent the same type of danger. I mean, in this case, Joe Smith actually
same type of danger in two different fighters. It's still two different fighters. Joe Smith don't. The Joe Smith back then wasn't the damn improved, better Joe Smith. He had to get that whooping first. So,
although, like I said, Joe Smith did tag Bivol, and that's probably the only time I've ever seen Bivol.
Like in the 10 fucking rounds, Zurdo gonna put hands on him before that happens. Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, you're confident on that. Me, I'm just not confident of me seeing that. I mean, it'll be. If it happens, it happens. But
Bivol got my respect.
Yeah.
I'll be highly impressed if he beats the shit out of Zurdo.
Yeah, I
just think the size and the style is gonna be too much for him.
Yeah, I think with Bivol is because even Bivol had his little streak of mid. But dude does have.
But no one's ever pressed Bivol and made him fight. Zurdo's gonna make him fight. See, people just make Bivol box faster. That's all.
Yeah, Pascal's. Yeah, he made him. Yeah, Pascal's the same way. Pascal couldn't really do anything with him. Joe Smith pretty much had us falling around the ring and just getting boxed up. I mean, I was there for that one. So it's, Sullivan Barrera, he actually stopped. Chilemba, he blanked. It's like, yeah, I mean,
all boxers. Even Joe Smith brawls like boxes. Mm-hmm. Like he doesn't. He's a power puncher, but he does it behind boxing. So all these guys is really boxers. He's doing this with Pascal. Great value Roy boxing, but it's boxing, and it's old Pascal too.
Mm-hmm. But then, there was another cat that Bivol fought that's just as big as Zurdo. That Russian cat. It was on one of the DAZN cards that he had. I forgot his fucking name. And I remember he was big for fucking like heavyweight, and I could probably see the same thing happening with the Zurdo fight as it happened.
Unless he fought like a damn light heavyweight.
I feel like I know
Ivan Baranchek, it don't count.
I feel like I know who you're talking about, but I can't remember the name off the top of my head.
I think because he fought him before he fought Canelo. That's the only reason I know that.
Salamov.
Yeah, that's the name. Yeah, that's the name. It's just like I could just see just easily a repeat of that for Zurdo.
Yeah, because Salamov was a big guy.
I think Zurdo's better. I think Zurdo's better than that. Come on.
Well, no,
of course he is.
I just think that Bivol can actually handle a big fucking guy that can, that has some power behind him. That's the thing. Is like,
it ain't just the power; it's the style and the pressure, the relentless and the damn volume of the punches. Like Zurdo really lets his hands go. Like he ain't just gonna. Now, don't get me wrong. Everybody can show up on a different game plan. I was wrong with JoJo. Like JoJo had all the tools. Ain't my fault he fought like that. Zurdo, I feel if he does what he's supposed to with all the tools he has, and he has the size, he should be able to win this walking away. But this is boxing, and who knows? He could fight the right strategy and do everything he's supposed to do. What if Bivol actually blends his boxing with fighting and fights him off and outboxes him? So like that could happen too. So it's a great fight because I feel like Bivol's really it's gonna be like what Broner Figueroa should have been in their primes.
Right.
May not have the pizzazz of that fight, because Broner more stylish with the counters and the punching.
Right.
But it had that type of layer to it, So, but yeah, so what? All y'all picking Bivol, but what? KO decision? What?
Bivol's gonna win like a 117, 111 type decision.
Same.
112, yeah, somewhere
8-4.
around.
Yeah, about 8-4.
That's 116, 112. Oh.
Yeah, 116, 112. I'll say 8-4. I mean, it could be 117, 111, but I'm gonna give Zurdo a little bit more credit, So
Yeah. But then, so LB's calling for the KO for Zurdo. In what round?
Yeah, Zurdo by 11th. 11th round KO.
Okay, well, I mean, at least you put respect on the man's chin, because Bivol is. I mean, I think
he just gonna wear him out. Like, it's gonna be a hard fight. Like, I'm like looking forward to this fight so fucking much. Like, this is like it. Like,
yeah, and two, this is actually a well built card. Because you have Jessica McCaskill and Chantel Cameron.
Who y'all got in that shit?
I'm going with Chantel Cameron on this one.
Oh wow, goddamn! Like,
this is a tough one. I think McCaskill will pull it out though.
I think Cameron will probably win a decision over her on this one.
Oh, you one of those no skill ass niggas, ain't you?
No, I just think. I mean, Chantel Cameron can fight too, so it's not like it's. Not,
I mean, yeah, she could box. I mean, but this McCaskill, like that aggression is like next level for like women's boxing.
Yeah, because she boxes like a dude. Like I know
she boxes around. Isn't she 147 champ down going to 140 for undisputed to undisputed below, a weight class below?
Yeah. Why she's doing that, I don't know. I mean,
because she don't have no fights in her division. That's why.
Yeah, nobody else.
And it was supposed to be someone else in McCaskill's position. It's supposed to be Cameron versus what's her name? Why am I forgetting her fucking name? Because I just watched her fucking fight in New Hampshire. What her name is? But now she's doing the actress. She's doing the acting stuff now. She's
the sister, right?
Callie Reese. There we go. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there you go. Pass the assist.
Yeah.
Yeah, Callie Reese was like that. That was supposed to be that fight, but Callie Reese, ever since for that, she's put her boxing on hold because she's doing all the acting stuff in Hollywood. So I guess
I don't blame her.
Yeah. So I guess they both need fights. So I guess this is why. I mean, I'm not mad at it, but it's just like, damn.
Yes, it's the Winky Hopkins. Nah, I'm playing. This is a better fight, but it's a fight no one asked for, but the circumstances made it happen. But,
right, and
it's still a good fight. Like no one's asking for Virgil Ortiz Stanionis, but if somebody made that tomorrow, I'd be like, you know what? Damn, that's a great fight.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you have Rakhimov and Zelfa Barrett for the vacant IBF super featherweight title. It was supposed to be Cordina, but Cordina broke his hand or something like that, and then the IBF just stripped him instead of giving this an interim belt. Like, IBF was wilding on this one. I don't think Cordina should have not been stripped, but I guess now the consolation is Cordina faces the winner of whoever these two are. So whoever of these two guys. So it's like, that's a good fight too. And then you have your Five Brothers, and I think Campbell Hatton's somewhere on this fucking bullshit too. I think he is.
Oh, he always fight around when Ali fights. So
yeah,
them niggas on the same schedule. Like, who can outperform against their jobber better? Like,
right. So yeah.
Hold on, wait, real quick. I'm sorry. Pilot, who did you have for the Cameroon and Caskill fight?
Pilot?
I think McCaskill will win probably a decision.
Oh, okay. Oh, so 3-1 this time. Damn. Yeah, I'm on the
right side of the
my side is always the correct side, nigga.
Nigga, shut up.
Fuck that. Like, it's just, when it's good to see all the light skinned niggas unite, like, and know what's right.
Yeah, the nigga, the in-house versus the outside nigga. I see how it goes, nigga.
we had it worse, the fuck. Y'all niggas mad because y'all was in the goddamn sun. Like, we got to deal with these niggas, like cooking for these niggas and thinking we gonna poison them, trying to rape us, all types of weird shit these niggas be on. Like, Like shit, come on, man. But yeah. So all right, we'll see what's good. Like
but yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to this card, and it's in the afternoon too, so that's also a good thing. You know.
Oh wait, what? It's a Saturday afternoon.
It's the Arab money Abu Dhabi shit or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. What time in the afternoon? I'm glad you mentioned that shit. Like,
yeah, you forgot it was in Abu Dhabi. You know.
Nah, nigga, I'm thinking this is like in San Antonio, Texas, or something.
California. Shit. Nah, it'll be about the same time the AJ Usyk 2 fight was around that same time frame.
Yeah.
What the fuck time was that? What?
Like
6 o'clock.
It's my time, 8 your time, maybe earlier.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for you, it's probably gonna start in the morning for you.
Nah, I mean like the main event will probably be 3 or 4 Pacific time. You know.
No, I'm not talking about the main event, nigga. I'm talking about the fucking card, nigga. Like.
Oh yeah, the full card, yeah.
Yeah, the card for you will start in the morning. Yeah.
The card's kind of.
So what time does the co-main start? Eastern time.
I have no fucking idea, nigga. You know.
Okay, what time?
I'm saying probably like because Usyk and AJ started like probably 4 o'clock, 4:30, maybe 5. So my time, so probably 7ish, roughly 7ish your time, probably.
Oh, so 7,
maybe
7
earlier.
Eastern.
I don't know what those time zones out there. Probably somewhere around there.
All right.
It just depends on. I mean, I watched from the beginning, so like I don't do the whole cards like the number like co-mains and shit like that. So,
yeah, I'm not like a super like I ain't a boxing nerd no more, nigga. Like life be, you know.
Nah, I watch all the majority of all the cards, but yeah, I know.
I mean, I try to like sometimes like
card starts at 1 o'clock. Main event's gonna start around like 5.
Okay, so that's like standard, like
1:30.
Starts 1:30. Yeah,
1:30.
1:30 Eastern. That means
main event ring walk scheduled for 5:09.
Okay, so co-main probably be around 4:15ish. 4 o'clock be around there. Yeah, all right, that's all right. It's doable. Okay,
yeah, my time was off. My time was way off.
Yeah, fucking around you, I'd have been like your ass late for shit, nigga.
Yeah, like for someone like probably like the whole card starts at 10:30 in the morning.
Damn, podcast felt different. Like last couple podcasts, like one of y'all niggas was always missing. until like both of y'all was missing. And now it's like both y'all niggas back talking boxing.
But yeah, I mean, at least it's good. I mean, at least we have that. It's in the afternoon and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm anticipating that, and and we're not going to preview this card, but the PBC does have a card in the evening time. I think it's like 9 or 10 or whatever.
What on Showtime?
Yeah, on Showtime. So,
what's the main event for that?
What is it? It's Dave Morrell. It's one of the Dave Morrell.
The Morrell fight? Oh shit! Okay, that's a good fight.
Yeah, I'm still gonna watch it. I'll watch it.
Yeah, because it's one of those ones. I mean, who knows? Because this is one of those cards where he doesn't really have any firepower. I mean, Jason Rosario's in the co-main and shit against Brian Mendoza because his original opponent Gomez, was out with a hand injury.
But hold on, so nothing's gonna be competing with it. So it's like one of those like why not? Like watch.
Yeah. And I mean, Morrell's fighting an undefeated, Euro Russian, so it might be good.
Might be good. I mean, it could be, but like I said, it's just more or less this like, it's a weird fight to put on a Showtime main event. So it's
the fucking the Japanese ESPN card gonna be damn better than that shit.
Yeah, and that's actually at 4 o'clock this morning. It's 4 o'clock this morning. I was like, God damn. Well, I mean, I guess if I actually stir awake way before that, I got to turn that shit
That's
on.
the thing. That's why I'm trying to plan everything, because it's like after this, if I go to the gym, be there for a while, come home, make some nachos, and then it's like the card starts.
Shit, that's perfect. I mean, you're a vampire, so that's some different shit when you're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure somebody be up there on boxing Twitter to tweet with me.
I'm sure Pilot will probably be that nigga though. Probably be on there like that nigga's 3 hours behind anyways, nigga. So it's like,
yeah, but I think he's young. He gonna fall asleep by the main event. Like you know how.
I'm gonna watch all the boxing. I thought Morrell was next weekend. That's dope. That's good.
Yeah. So I mean, there's definitely gonna be boxing on Saturday, but that Bivol and Zurdo is definitely like the class fight of the weekend. Like that's for damn sure.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, it's gonna be the fight of the year. It's gonna make up for not getting Tank Garcia and Spence Crawford.
Yeah,
consolation prize. It's a good consolation prize though.
Yeah, so that's good. But yeah, they that Japanese quadruple header this morning, man. I mean, honestly, obviously, we know why it slept on. No pun intended.
No pun intended.
But
bars.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm pretty sure when I wake up and I check the news, I'm pretty sure 1 or 2 of those fights are gonna be like, oh shit, like this shit was amazing.
Yeah. Definitely gonna have some fight of the years on that shit.
Yeah, and then of course I'll probably end up having to watch thankfully it's on ESPN Plus. If you're in the US, it's in the ESPN Plus. If you're in Europe, it's the Zone. And what's the breakdown? It's like on 4 different platforms. Or if you're in Japan, it's on Amazon. That's So
it's not the Zone on over in it's ESPN. Oh yeah, ESPN.
Yeah. ESPN got the US rights, but the Zone decides for the ones that are in Europe who don't have ESPN Plus, they throw it on there. So if you have the Zone and you live in Europe, it's free of charge for you guys. No pay-per-view, none of that shit. But if
it's a quadruple header, like they acting like it's fucking New Year's Day or some shit.
I'm saying, I would expect that from like a New Year's, but I'm like, shit, fuck it. That's what it is. Because like I said,
I forgot because the last time they was on, like, the Toyota was getting torn apart, so so they gotta redeem themselves, these niggas, and it's like it's not like they can throw Monster on the card, so they was like, fuck it, we just gonna throw these guys on here and they're gonna just do some mayhem type shit, like
like
these niggas just like it was an anime episode where like they fight like 4 monsters.
I can't wait to watch it. I mean, I'll most likely I'll probably watch the replay in the morning as I'm drinking my morning coffee or some shit like that, or as I'm watching as I'm trying to do work in the morning, But there's plenty of boxing that's gonna come on at least this weekend or whatever.
Do ESPN show replays? The Plus, do they show the replays of the cards of the fights or no?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, they're instant. Like, I don't have to wait for nothing. No, it's there. It'll be there by the time I'm fully awake and sitting down somewhere. Like,
you can start it.
I'll be able to access it.
That's dope. I gotta take advantage.
It's like the Zone. They improved that. Plus, except the only time they didn't do that was for that fucking Bridgerweight fight. that shit that me and LB were talking about before. And the shit was dope, but the whole fucking final round was missing, and they never posted that shit up on ESPN Plus. That was some bullshit.
I'll never forget that shit because I remember I was talking to Rome on the phone, and he was like, I think he had put money on that fight or some shit, and he was like, "Man, you not watching it? Like, man, I bet that shit is good too, dog. Like, man, like you should be watching." I'm like, man, fuck a Bridgerweight fight. And then it's like I'm like, oh shit. All of a sudden I got a text from Pat, and he was like, hey man, these niggas is going at it. I'm like, so I read the text out loud. This nigga Rome's like, see, I told you.
Bro, I was watching that shit.
I had to start watching it, and them niggas was getting it in. Yeah.
It got fucked up. The video got fucked up during that fight. I remember watching it, and then just like the video stopped. Like,
yeah, I was pissed. And of course, I later learned that it was still going on the Spanish feed, but I don't speak Spanish, so I didn't automatically go to the Spanish feed. But I was like, fix this, because I remember I had to get all my updates from the cats that were actually like there at the arena on Twitter, like watching it. I was just like, God damn it. It was annoying too. Not even YouTube. I can't even find the full fight on YouTube. Like, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna go on ESPN Plus. Let me just see if I can find it on YouTube. I can't even find it on there too. So yeah, frustration.
Mystery ass fight. That shit went like into the damn Bermuda Triangle.
Right? No, yeah. That's the one time where it's like ESPN Plus. You had to get better though.
That shit's buried with Jimmy Hoffa. Like, have you found the 30-second clip?
I'm just reading the Androids. Yeah. Tip. I'm just tuning in live for the 2 title fights. I think that's 5:30 a.m. 4:30 is way too early. Well, yeah. I mean, 4:30. I'm gonna be like snoring, sleeping by then. Like,
man, Android, man. I'm a vampire though. I don't be sleeping, cuz. Like,
yeah. LB's on a different time though, and I know Android. You're a big fan of the Japanese boxing, so I know you're gonna be watching this. But yeah, 4:30 is just like, damn, it couldn't even start out. I mean, if they started at 5:30, like the whole card, that'll be straight. I mean, I've gone up for Japanese cards for that early, even 5:36.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a long time Monster supporter and Chocolatito fan. Like, I know all about them early fucking fights and shit, man.
Yeah, they love doing that. They love doing these fights on Tuesdays and Wednesdays and shit.
Yeah, and that shit's on for me like at 2:30, 3 o'clock. I ain't gonna beat up me. I ain't gonna beat up them.
Yeah, this shit's crazy though. But you know, it is what it is. But I mean, at least that card is like, you know, it's worth probably definitely catching it. So I mean, yeah, I mean, most likely, you know, when I'm ready to have my morning coffee, I'll probably be watching those. I'll probably be watching those fights, or at least have it on in the background as I'm actually doing work in the morning.
Because that's the dead time. Like I be most like my productive time be around that time, like around that, you know, that late hours. So go right into that and watch boxing. Because then, like, most of the world is asleep that time, so I ain't got to worry about people calling me or doing shit for other people. So it's like a perfect, you know, you got to use the whole 24 hours out the day.
Right.
So if you know how to finesse the clock and, you know, you use the most important part of the 24, it's like you good. It's like ring general shit for the clock. So we gonna try to hit that 4:30, but you know we could get that 5:30 though. We could, you know, we fray this, you know, Oscar De La Hoya it up at the end, you know.
Yeah, I mean, even if I do wake up at 4:30 and I actually turn it on, I know I'll probably pay for it later if I do that. So I have to probably make sure not to just push my urge to do it. And I wake up at 4:30. I'm like, oh damn, I need to watch this boxing, and I actually watch this shit. I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta go to work. No, wait a minute, don't I have meetings that I need to do today? Shit. No, then I gotta go to the gym later.
You good? You ain't gonna get the damn the black spots under your, like the dark spots under your eyes, like. Like even us vampires, you know, like the light skinned ones get them sometimes, you know.
Yeah. Well, in this particular case, I mean, I work from home, so if that's what goes down, then I'm like, you know what? When I gotta eat lunch, I just have to take maybe an hour and a half nap or 2-hour nap or something like that.
This nigga.
I mean, hey, it's privilege, bro. Like, sometimes I have to get it how I live, man.
I feel you, dog. Like, all for the love of boxing.
For the love of boxing. Yeah.
Damn, I don't know. Like life must be telling me to listen to some Bone Thugs. It's like too much shit just coming up about reminding me of Bone Thugs. Like, I got here some Busy Bone or some shit.
Hey man, you know, so anything, if it gets your mind right, man, listen to it.
For the love of boxing.
I mean, if you're gonna wake up, you know, this morning to watch some Japanese boxing, you might have to set your alarm and then have your alarm be like, wake up, wake up, wake up, it's the first of the month.
Oh, hell yeah. November. Okay, damn, my Scorpio powers are tingling. Damn, I gotta create some art now. Oh shit.
Word.
These niggas want the mixtape now. They
Oh man, you know what? But I think we touched upon everything that we wanted to touch upon tonight. You know,
we talk about the Japanese card more than the PBC card.
Yeah. Well, watch the PBC card. Something, so you know, something will probably pop up on that channel. Like, oh damn, we gotta talk about that. We gotta talk about it on the recap. That's what usually happens. It happens more often than not. Either Jason Lozano gets bodied again, or Morrell loses a 0. Some shit will probably happen on that fucking card.
Yeah, so some shit's definitely happening that day of boxing. Like we gonna see some fucking fades. Like I think it's gonna be the night of the pressure.
Right.
Right. Like Halloween gonna extend just a few more days. Like somebody's getting a nightmare.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, let's see, get our final thoughts in before we get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So, Pilot, your final thought? If you know
I was shocked Ortiz Loma was more competitive than Zepeda Diaz, but that's boxing. And you know what it is. Ring Gang Radio all day, every day. Shouts out to Android and everybody else in the comments. We appreciate y'all. And yeah, just enjoy. Have a good week, everybody. And that's all I got.
Yes, sir. P, what about you?
We got our 3 cards out the way. You know, bulky full of it was a bulk of boxing this weekend. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like the Costco bundles of boxing.
Costco bundles.
And I mean, sometimes them bundles come in handy, but you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, this weekend will be a more lighter schedule, which is fine because it's still boxing. So, and then the drought afterwards. So, but let's just get through this weekend, and then we'll worry about whatever drought or non-drought that comes afterwards. So,
Right.
You know. Anyways, you know what it is. Ring Gang Radio all day, every day. You know where to find us at. ringgangradio.com, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We out here. You already know. Fuck with us.
Yes, sir. I see Rome is unmuted. So, Rome?
Yo.
You got your final thought, bruh?
Yeah, you already know what it is. Jake Paul's a weak ass nigga. Keep fighting bums. You already know what it is. Ring Gang Radio. Nigga. Subscribe for everything hood. We here. Nigga.
Yes, sir. You know, that's what it is, man. And then, you know, yeah, definitely, you know, next week we're gonna get, you know, after week 8 is done, we're gonna definitely get our football chat in because I think more often than not, you know, I'll be saying 2 things: Eagles up, Bears down. That's I'll definitely be saying next week.
Listen, Mike. You know Evan McPherson missed 2 PATs. Like,
I mean, that sounds like a personal problem, my nigga.
I was made to lose today. That's all I'm saying.
Oh damn.
Yeah, this nigga sounds so defeated about football. That shit is crazy, you know. It beats like that sometimes, man. You know, it gets it out of you, man. No, but I mean, hey, no, maybe
Nigga, that's why this shit comes back every. That's why it comes back every year, nigga.
hey, yo, LB, your final thoughts, bro?
Oh man, no more football. Jeez, get me depressed over here.
Yeah, I'm sure you're broke up all over it.
I was gonna ask you a question, but then it's like I knew that it's like a part of me was like, damn, I know the answer, and then it's like you gonna get into cocky mode, so it's like never mind.
Niggas don't want ever hear me cocky. That's horrible. Like niggas don't want to see me shine here. That's
Nah, because I was like, I just know the answer.
Yeah, niggas
I was gonna say like, what loss hurt more, like with a boxing loss or a football loss? But then I was like, this nigga gonna say, what football loss? But nah, I ain't gonna say nothing. But man, I'm looking forward to this weekend. I just gotta remember this shit's in Abu Dhabi.
Arabian Nights.
Yeah, okay, yeah, there you go. Like, it just don't feel like no damn overseas fight. Like,
it don't, and technically it probably should be in the U.S., but you know we've had discussions on why Eddie does what he does.
This should be on Asteroid M with fucking Magneto and the goddamn acolytes. if he had his way.
Yeah, you know, Eddie goes like the sheiks over there is like, you know, they're like, Eddie, We want this, please, we'll provide.
Nigga, we'll box in the Savage Land, motherfucker. Bring Wolverine and shit. Like,
yeah, and of course, Oscar wants money in any type of fashion. So of course, Oscar's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, sure. Do you need my fight? Sure, yeah. You're gonna
I get that super bad deficit."
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, I get like 40 million from this. Great, great. Yeah. Zero, good. Do what you gotta do. I don't even care if you win the belt. Fuck this. I need to pay bills.
Nah, like if JoJo lose one weekend, Zurdo gotta win the other. Like Ryan Garcia ain't got no big fight. Like Virgil Ortiz, the only thing.
Golden Boy needs an actual world champion. Golden Boy was used.
Yes, and it will happen Saturday. Trust me, like I don't know who's more like nervous, me or Oscar. Like who's gonna call they connect faster?
I mean, Roger Gutierrez was his last male world champion. At least I thought. I mean, I think he is. And he's he lost his belt on PBC TV. So it's like Zurdo would have to for one, Zurdo is gonna have to try to snatch a belt away. And bring it to bring it back to Golden Boy.
He's been calling. The only person calling for this fight more than me was him. And when that happens, it's a motherfucking problem. Like don't let those two stars align. If the boxer calls out a fight more than I have to call it out, and I'm calling it out, then the boxing guys are saying, "Hey, this needs to fucking happen." Remember that, like this is Lee Wood all over again. I'm telling y'all, like.
Oh god damn! It seems like the only world champions Golden Boy has right now are just the two women. That's it.
Wow. So So stay tuned on the next episode of Ring Gang Radio Fighter Z, when Shuttleworth the God makes another accurate out of this world boxing prediction and throws boxing on his head upside down. Yes, and just keep following the guy, get some more artwork dropping, some more fantasy matchups, because boxing is just one fifth fantasy and the rest just promoters and stands and podcasts and shit and YouTube.
Right.
So just make sure you stay tuned for all of that. Ring Gang, it's the real takeover. No Splenda, no sugar, like it's raw, uncut, Diesel. Like we coming for the title, the most biasly hip hop boxing movie reviewing, pretty soon video game reviewing, whatever the fuck else niggas like or do.
Yep.
All that shit, TV show anime reviewing, like all that shit. Fucking comparison album ass niggas. So just be ready. Like this year almost over and we got bigger shit popping. Shout out to the rest of the squad. You know what it is.
Yes, sir. The only thing I need to say is I'm glad people love the animation today. I know Nika loved the whole
salute.
Yeah, love the whole Chupacabra shit that she had been posting every day all day for like the last couple of days because of a certain Twitter thing that she's going through. So
I know Chupacabra was that big though. Like in the game, he had them shits like the size of like wolves and shit. Because that's the thing down here in like South Florida, like Chupacabras, like.
Yeah. Those things are made up things though, but fuck.
Nah, they exist, nigga. You just ain't been around down here. and the noise they make, nigga. Just like y'all got like New Jersey Devils and shit up there and stuff, like and Mothman. That's what y'all got like up north like stuff. Like we got our shit is different down here.
Chupacabras come from Puerto Rico, so they made their way to Florida.
Yeah, just like the alligators and saltwater freshwater crocodiles. Like, can you believe that shit?
Well, luckily, only thing I live in the woods. And the only thing I encounter is just deer and turkeys and ducks and shit. So
Unless they the ducks from the regular show, you good, nigga.
Shout out to everyone. Thank you everyone for following. I know we definitely got an uptick in our subs and our views. You know, like, y'all showing our videos love, sharing our videos more. You continue to do that, man, because we do this shit for y'all. Like, we definitely
follow Ring Gang TV, my nigga, Prolific Genius One. You know what it is.
Yeah, prolific genius. Yeah, you make sure you follow it. You know, that dude makes the animation pop. You know, once Shuttleworth draws and puts his artistic genius to the paper and shit like that. So yeah, definitely follow him and definitely follow us. So we got that shit you want and need, man. So yeah, Ring Gang, we definitely got more shit coming down the pipeline as always, man. So yeah, sub to us and tell your friends of us so they can sub us and we can all be friends. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's what it is, man. And yeah, and also obviously if you want to show us a little love, obviously we do have, we have a Patreon and we have a PayPal. So yeah, all the information is on our website if you want to donate. We would use our, typically I would have it flashing on the banner, but we have to, use a different StreamYard for tonight because, our other sub, we have to wait for our stuff to reset. So we can actually do the banners again. So, but that's what it is, man. So for myself, Pat Scorpio, the New England representative, for LB Shuttleworth, the God, the Go artist, for King P, Bodega P, for Conscious Pilot, and for Rome Top 5, aka Chicago Win. This has been another wonderful episode of Real Talk, where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. So until next time, peace.
Peace.